demon will shake and tremble. Satan is a old as it is, so we mash up your plans with only one sprinkle.
It's a brand new day. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Grenada, Carriacou, PT, Martinique. It is Tuesday, July 28th. Happy to have each and every one of you tuned in to Good Morning Grenada this morning. This is the place to get your day started. This is the place to be first thing in the morning. When you wake up, it's either you tune into Classic 105.5, 105.9, Hot 98.5, 98.7, or GBN channel 7, 11, and 20. The website www.gbn.gd. You can check us out on the GBN Television Facebook page and the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel. Good morning to all the folks on all the platforms. We're any and everywhere. And this is definitely the place to be. First thing in the morning, ain't it? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to all the folks joining us across the Caribbean as well. Those of you in Trinidad and Tobago, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Antigua, Anguilla, Dominica, Barbados, Jamaica, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Cuba, Martinique, Guadeloupe, the Bahamas, Bermuda, St. Kitts and Nevis. Did I say Antigua and Barbuda? Where I'm missing British Virgin Islands, U.S. Virgin Islands, Guyana, South American brothers and sisters in Suriname and Venezuela, the ABC Islands, Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao. I think I get most of us this morning. Did I say St. Bart's? Where else? Where am I missing again? I think I get everybody. Good morning. Hey, a piece of country bookie come over me. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to all the folks joining us internationally as well. Those of you in the U.S., the U.K., Switzerland, Sweden, Canada, Germany, Australia, the People's Republic of China, whichever part of the world you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Hope you will have a good day, are having a good day, have had a good day. Let's do this with the word of the day. Let's see what it is this morning. This morning's word of the day is anomaly. Anomaly. A-N-O-M-A-L-Y. Anomaly. It's a noun which means something different, abnormal, peculiar, or not easily classified. Anomaly. You might be familiar with the Greek word homos, which means same. It is from this word that we get words like homonym, homogeneous, and homophone, all of which have to do with sameness or similarity. What does this have to do with anomaly? Although it's not obvious, homos is a part of the etymology of anomaly too. Anomaly is a descendant of the Greek word which means uneven or irregular. The word anomaly entered the English in the 16th century. An example of the word of the day this morning: Wingo is also part of a statistical anomaly of sorts. He scored 1 point in his NFL career. Another example of the use of the word: everyone entering the premises and triggers necessary alarms in case of an anomaly in the temperature. Word of the day, anomaly. A-N-O-M-A-L-Y. It's a noun which means something different, abnormal, peculiar, or not easily classified. It can also mean a deviation from the common rule or the angular distance of a planet from its perihelion as seen from the sun. Word of the day, anomaly. And the thought for today: each new day is better than the last. Make each new day better than the last. Improve on what you did yesterday. Continue what you started yesterday. Achieve something different, something new, something better. Just one step. It doesn't take much to improve. Just one step can go a long way. As you go about your terrific Tuesday, make each day better than the last. Let's see what's celebrated today. Today it is Milk Chocolate Day. Milk Chocolate Day. Calling all chocolate lovers, Milk Chocolate Day is celebrated annually on July 28th when solid chocolate is combined with either powder, liquid, or condensed milk. It is known as milk chocolate. It is the most popular member of the chocolate family, and with good reason. It's creamy, smooth, and mostly used in candy bars. So today, on July 28th, celebrate Milk Chocolate Day by indulging in your favorite. Say no more. Say no more. No need to yell. No need to repeat. Blossom will be celebrating Milk Chocolate Day. Deep inside, I say this with no apology and no shame at all. Listen, I can't be telling all what's being celebrated and not want to celebrate it myself. As much as it would hurt to celebrate this one, I'll be celebrating. I'll make the sacrifice for you, my viewers and listeners. Milk Chocolate Day at deep inside with... I'm gonna make the sacrifice. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right, today it is also World Hepatitis Day. World Hepatitis Day is a public health holiday held each year to raise awareness about hepatitis, a group of infectious diseases that attack the liver and affect people all over the globe. The day also promotes testing and prevention for all 5 types of the disease, A, B, C, D, and E. The World Hepatitis Alliance established this day in 2008. It is World Hepatitis Day. Those of you who are able to, maybe go get a test or see a doctor about it just in case. It is one of the diseases I understand that has been inflicting people for years. Many of them have gone unnoticed and untested. So in the event that you have a doctor visit planned for the next few days, weeks, even months, talk to your doctor about hepatitis and see if you need to get a test, especially today on World Hepatitis Day. And finally, before we get ready for the news, yesterday I informed you of a system, a low pressure system east of the Windward Islands. Yes, east of the Windward Islands. According to the National Hurricane Center, it is a low-pressure area located approximately 850 miles east of the Windward Islands. The shower activity associated with it has again become a little better organized, but the low's circulation remains broad without a well-defined center of circulation. Environmental conditions are expected to become somewhat more conducive for development, and a tropical depression or tropical storm is likely to form during the next couple of days while the system moves west-northwest at 15 to 20 miles per hour. It is, for those of us here in Grenada, it is located just a little bit north. It's a little bit higher than Gonzalo. I'm going to say waste that time, Gonzalo, Lord. It's a little bit higher than Gonzalo was over the weekend. So instead of getting the northern tips of the system, we should be getting some rain from the southern tips of the system. It is expected to pass just over Dominica and the islands, some of the islands to the north of us, but we're still expected to get heavy rains and gusty winds, which are expected tomorrow, God willing, Wednesday. So please take note and prepare yourselves for wetness. All right, let's get ready for the morning edition of news for those of you on radio and those of you on television. We're going to bring you highlights of last evening's newscast. This is Good Morning Grenada on Classic Hot GBN. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
Following public outcry against government's intent to table the coronavirus disease COVID-19 control bill, government says it will no longer table the bill on Wednesday as planned and will go back to the drawing board to facilitate consultations on the bill. But the Grenada Bar Association is warning that it will not participate in any, quote, pappy show consultation. Terry Blackman-Stephen reports.
Former Attorney General Jimmy Bristol says on review of the coronavirus disease COVID-19 control bill 2020, he sees the legislation as unconstitutional. The bill, according to the government, seeks to regulate the containment of the spread of COVID-19 in the interests of public safety, public order, and public health. The document, circulated in the public domain over the weekend, did not sit well with members of the public, who say the legislation goes against their human rights. Attorney at Law Jimmy Bristol says in his opinion, the bill is not necessary.
The Public Health Act already makes provision for dealing with matters such as this coronavirus. So I don't know why we need this big bill. All the Public Health Act requires regulations to be formulated by the minister and then put into place.
The legislation, among other things, provides for a maximum penalty of $25,000 in a magistrate's court for any person who is found guilty of violating any section of the legislation. The bill provides the Minister for Health with the powers to make regulations for its effective implementation, including the handing down of penalties for violation.
The second really serious problem is Section 6.3, which says if the manager, owner, or other person in charge or employee of any business, establishment, or office aids, abets, or facilitates the contravention of this act, the minister may order the immediate closure of the business for a period not exceeding 3 months without prejudice to any other penalty in law. No, that's nonsense, because what it is imposing that subsection a penalty for breaching the law, and the minister then, judge and jury, imposes the penalty, shutting down your business. Now, a penalty may only be imposed by a court of law pursuant to an offense which has been tried before that court. And in my opinion, this is unconstitutional.
However, the draft document evoked a statement from the Grenada Bar Association. It makes it clear that for our part, the Grenada Bar will not participate in any papi show consultation if, according to the Attorney General, the outcome is already fixed. If the government does not commit to a genuine consultative process, this will only invite further disquiet and disruption into our national space. We urge that good sense must prevail for the good of all of us. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
On the Kellenpub report, the Attorney General Dashan Ramdani explains the reason for the proposed COVID-19 control bill at this time. Ramdani first alluded to the state of emergency that was implemented in March using regulations under the Emergency Regulations Act, which, according to him, allowed Cabinet to take measures. The Attorney General indicated that they have listened to feedback from stakeholders as well as citizens before arriving at such decision. The Attorney General justifies the section of the bill which most are expressing apprehension with, stating that the present regulation that governs the country contains the said provision put forward in the COVID-19 control bill.
Fundamental rights which are being engaged. Right? What are the fundamental rights? The right to protect against arbitrary search. Right? The entry into someone's home, you have a right to your personal liberty, and you have a right to protect against arbitrary search for someone to come into your home to do anything. So you're invading someone's personal space. Those fundamental rights, Mr. Bob, are given life in our Constitution. And when it comes to liberty, for instance, yes, when it comes to liberty, you have Section 3 of the Constitution, which says this: no person shall be deprived of his personal liberty, save as may be authorized by law in any of the following cases. And the Constitution goes on to say that you can interfere with personal liberty for the purpose of preventing the spread of an infectious or contagious disease. I'm literally reading Section 3. Section 3. That's Section 1. Let me note that. 1G. 3.1G. I'm reading that section, which tells or gives power to Parliament to pass a law to allow the police or the executive to interfere with personal liberty for the purpose of, that's the word? Preventing the spread of an infectious disease. Or contagious.
A group of attorneys in Grenada is speaking against the recently published bill, which was scheduled to be presented in Parliament on Wednesday, July 29th. The lawyers are calling the bill an infringement to the constitutional rights of Grenadians. Rena Pear has the details.
Attorneys at law Derek Sylvester, Francis Paul, Jerry Edwin, Anselm Clouden and former Attorney General Cadgington Hood have joined forces against the COVID-19 control bill drafted by Attorney General Dashan Ramdani. The lawyers say various aspects of the bill clearly infringe the constitutional rights of Grenadians, and that should not be overlooked. Attorney Derek Sylvester says the bill should have been presented to the Bar Association for recommendations.
When a bill would be passed touching and concerning the lives of our people, it is first sent to the Grenada Bar Association for comments. We have a constitutional expert, Dr. Francis Alexis, and numerous persons who practice law in the constitutional courts to determine and have discourse as to concerns we may have and as to any aspect of the bill's legality constitutionally and otherwise. In this case, it was not done.
Former Attorney General Cadington Hood says he believes the draft bill is a move by government to control Grenadians.
Has been drafted for passage in Parliament is because the Cabinet and the head of the Cabinet wants the power at his disposal to make arbitrary decisions. And we must remember that in Grenada right now, the personnel in Parliament is identical or almost identical to the personnel in Cabinet. And I think this is a very important point that escapes the minds of Grenadians. Cabinet makes decisions. Parliament makes decisions by a majority. But there are 14 persons in Parliament out of the 15 that are members of Cabinet.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.
The controversy over the control bill sparked a silent protest outside the ministerial complex on Monday morning. Christina John was at the scene and has this report.
The bill was due before Parliament on Wednesday. However, according to a release from the Government Information Service on Sunday, it will not be tabled amidst reaction from the general public. Voicing his opposition to the bill was Opposition Senator Terry Noel, asking for the overall elimination of the bill. Noel believes that some form of amendment could be made to certain bills by revisiting the Public Health Act. He highlighted the areas of the bill that are not sitting well with him.
Because based on the statement from the government, it appears as though it is a temporary removal of the bill, and we are asking for total removal of the bill. A certain aspect of the bill where the police officers having the right to arrest anybody, health professionals as well having the right to infringe on people's rights and property and so on. And these are the things some of the things that I have serious issues with. So which means if people who've been thin-skinned or have issues with people, they could just use that bill to interfere with anybody they have issues with. So you could find anybody, any citizen finding themselves before the court on a regular basis.
Joel Greenidge was one of 3 representatives of the 2030 Youth Grenada, says he does not see the need for such a harsh and forceful bill at this time. Today's protest, Greenidge says, it's to send a message that as young people, they have not dropped their guards.
And one of the things that concerned me when I read the press release and even listened to the AG, the government is justifying its position in terms of the bill. They have seen no infringement in this bill that they have presented, and that sort of concerns me, that it is very evident by everyone who would have looked through the bill that it infringes on their right of movement, privacy, the power that this bill gives to the Minister of Health. I mean, considering the political environment in this country, could you imagine the Minister of Health, right, in consultation with the CMO, can determine which businesses are open, when businesses, if this business is closed, which business meets the protocol, and needs to emphasize as we get ready to open up our ports of entry that we look to increase our screening capacity, ensure that all the protocols are in place, and ensure that we have all the testing facilities so that we can ensure that we don't allow this virus to come into our country once our border is open. But I am for the scrapping of this bill totally.
Christina John, GBN News.
The National Democratic Congress has voiced its concerns over the COVID-19 control bill drafted by the Keith Mitchell-led administration. Franca Alexis Bernardine, leader of the NDC, says the party believes Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell has gone too far.
first thing we have an issue with is that the whole bill is in fact contrary to the Constitution. We do not permit in our country, you can't have a state of emergency for a year. You can do so for 6 months, and at the end of each 6-month period, it could be for a week, it could be for 2 weeks. But at the end of that period of time, you must renew. So it's difficult for us to understand how constitutionally this could be a correct move.
One of the biggest issues raised over social media concerning the bill was the additional authority it will give to ordinary health officers and low-ranking officers of the law.
It includes, for example, things like searching houses, giving regular rank and file police officers, also to certain immigration officers, health officials, the right to enter a person's premises under health concerns. These rights are handed out freely to such persons. We hope they will be governed by good judgment and everything else. We have no guarantees, but that is far too severe in our way of thinking to impose upon the people.
The party leader maintained there isn't a threat to health, peace, or law in the country that would require such a bill to be passed, as Grenada has remained COVID-19 free since first announced on June 18th.
Now, government's COVID-19 control bill will not be tabled in Parliament this Wednesday as announced. However, it remains a hot-button issue throughout the country. GBN's Oded Campbell will host a panel of experts, including Attorney General Dashan Ramdani and lawyer Jerry Edwin, on this evening's Beyond the Headlines to examine the clauses contained in the bill.
The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank has recorded its largest profit since its existence in the 90s. This was announced today at the virtual handover ceremony of the chairmanship of the Monetary Council of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. Rina Pear brings us more in this report.
For the year 2020, the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank has recorded $63.1 million in profit, the largest ever recorded since its establishment in 1983. This was announced by the outgoing chair of the Monetary Council of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, Prime Minister Keith Mitchell, as he passed his chairmanship to Prime Minister Timothy Harris, council member for St. Kitts and Nevis. The Grenadian Prime Minister congratulated ECCB on their milestone, outlining that their hard work will not go unnoticed.
I must commend, therefore, the bank on another year of exceptional financial performance. The Monetary Council recognizes and fully supports several path-breaking initiatives undertaken by the ECCB. These include the digital currency pilot, the digital economy project, the public debt and management information web portal, the issuance of a new polymer notes, and the greening of the ECCB campus.
The International Monetary Fund has projected a 10 to 20% decline in profits due to the effects of COVID-19 for the rest of 2020 and a steady recovery in 2021. In accepting his new office, the new chairman of the Monetary Council of the ECCB, Prime Minister Timothy Harris, spoke of the new objective for the ECCB in the year 2020-2021.
Over the next 12 months, the Monetary Council will redouble its efforts to support the digital transformation of our region. In this vein, I look forward to the launch of the ECCB's digital EC Cash pilot. The Monetary Council and the ECCB will continue to be meticulous in the management of our foreign reserves to ensure that the ECC dollar remains strong.
Both the former and the present chairman are calling on the ECCB member countries to join with ECCB to pave the way forward through this pandemic. For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
On a sad note, the region woke up to the news of the passing of former Prime Minister of Barbados, Owen Arthur. Prime Minister of Grenada, Dr. Keith Mitchell, describes the late leader as his close friend and colleague. Arthur was Barbados' longest-serving Prime Minister, serving in that office for an unprecedented 3 consecutive terms, from 1994 to 2008. Paying tribute, Dr. Mitchell said, quote, "Barbados and the Caribbean have lost a great son." Unquote. He was one of the brilliant and best political minds of the region, a brilliant economist as well. He goes on to say. The Prime Minister continues to say he had tremendous respect for Prime Minister Arthur relative to his political and economic issues that he has been speaking about. Dr. Mitchell met the late Owen Arthur at the University of the West Indies Cable Campus in Barbados, where they both studied and played together on the UE cricket team. Mr. Arthur was the featured speaker during an NMP convention at the end of 1994, months before Dr. Mitchell became Prime Minister in June 1995. According to a report in thenationnews.com, in Barbados, Arthur, who was the country's 5th Prime Minister, was hospitalized in mid-July with heart complications and was in the intensive care unit. Arthur died early this morning at the age of 70. Prime Minister Mitchell extends his deepest condolences to all Barbadians, especially Mr. Arthur's wife, Julie, his daughters, Sabrina and Leah, and all of Barbados on the passing of the former Prime Minister. Grenada has been spared the wrath of Tropical Storm Gonzalo on the weekend, as the storm quickly downgraded and dissipated without causing damage to life and property. However, officials are warning Grenadians not to become complacent as we remain within the hurricane season. GBN spoke with forecaster Jason Robertson about a new development to keep all eyes on.
We have a low pressure system associated with a tropical wave, a little more than 1,000 miles east of the Windward Islands. This system is expected to develop into a depression within the next 48 hours to 5 days, and the models have it from moving west to northwestward at 15 to 20 miles per hour. On this track, it could affect portion of the leeward of the Lesser Antilles, on Wednesday night, but the models have it to pass north of Grenada. The Hurricane Hunter has not investigated the system, so at this point in time, it's hard to say exactly what the expected system would do.
Robertson is advising the public to keep updated with media reports about the developing system.
The St. George's Market will remain closed. That's the word coming from the Ministry of Infrastructure as the development of the market continues. No date has been given for the reopening of the St. George's Market. On Friday, the second inspection of the facility was conducted, following recommendations made after the first inspection of the facility. Marina Jassamy, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Infrastructure Development, says a thorough inspection was conducted and critical areas which still needed attention were identified.
Evaluation of Building 1 is now at 30%, and it is very encouraging to see how it was and where we are today. The cleaning of Building 2 is at 90%, so we almost finished. They are finalizing the grouting of the tiles, and I believe that in 2 weeks' time, they give us 2 weeks to finalize the sanitization, and we are doing everything that we can, working from Sunday to Sunday to meet the requirements.
Labour Officer J. Francis expressed contentment with the progress of the work, highlighting some of the recommendations made that were addressed.
When we did the visual, we realized that some of the tiles were broken. They have to do some with the washrooms facility, break off what they have and do a remodeling. We also advise that because due to the COVID and the 6 fish measurement, that they should have a part marked off here so that person could only sit on both ends. So this is like for 6 persons. But I recommend that there's 2 persons per side and not leave a marking so it won't be so close to each other.
The Ministry of Infrastructure Development and representatives from the Ministries of Health, Labour and Tourism conducted the inspection. Government made the decision to temporarily close the markets 2 weeks ago, citing infrastructural work was needed. It says when the facility is reopened, people must comply with COVID-19 protocols, which include use of sanitizing solutions as well as face coverings.
All right, time for this evening's GBN EyeSaw, compliments Clear Vision Eye Centre.
Tonight's EyeSaw features a flock of pigeons gathered in a backyard. The birds flew off every time our EyeSaw reporter approached, but always stayed together. Though pigeons have commonly been referred to as the least smart amongst birds, pigeons have made contributions of considerable importance to humanity, especially in times of war. In war, the homing ability, the ability to navigate towards an original location through unfamiliar areas of pigeons, had been put to use by making them messengers. We thank our EyeSaw reporter for that submission. You can send in your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Bruv. Hello? I can't see you. What's good? But I can't even hear you. Yo. Hello? Hello? Ah. Okay, I see you. I'm good. I'm coming in. Ah. There you are.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements? Or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 for 18-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Whenever we're faced with difficulties, we find comfort in those we know and trust. This is especially true when a loved one has died.
Welcome to Otway Bailey Funeral Home.
For over 100 years, Otway Bailey Funeral Home has helped families celebrate the lives of their loved ones with compassion and dignity. Our affordability, attention to detail, warm and caring staff has contributed us being the funeral home of choice for official and state funerals. We treat you as we would treat our own family. All of our services are designed to help you get through one of the most personal and challenging stages of life, whether it's planning a funeral, joining our burial society, or pre-arrangements. You can be assured of the Otway Bailey commitment to consistently provide the most caring and professional service possible with the best options and price. So call us 440-2558 or visit our website, otwaybaileyfuneralhome.org.
At Otway Bailey, we offer the perfect tribute any family can afford.
I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way. From birth to graduation, your first job to your home, and your car through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and the programs including Financial Literacy Quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso Program, Junior Cooperatives in Secondary Schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC Grants. The Credit Union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
Greetings, everyone. I hope this message meets you and yours in the best of health as we join in encouraging all to act responsibly.
COVID-19 presents the most serious
and deadly challenge any of us will experience in our lifetimes.
We must act now.
We need to keep the Caribbean safe.
We can all help to stop the spread of the coronavirus. Please stay at home.
So Caribbean people, please stay home. Caribbean people, please stay at home.
Please stay home. It's that simple. This too shall pass, but for now, stay home.
Stay in your yard. Stay home, stay safe.
COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a new coronavirus introduced to humans for the first time. It is spread from person to person, mainly through the droplets produced when an infected person speaks, coughs, or sneezes. These droplets can land in the mouths or noses of people who are nearby. These droplets are too heavy to travel far in the air. They only travel approximately 1 meter and quickly settle on surfaces. This is the reason person-to-person spread is happening mainly between close contacts. The exact time that the virus can survive on surfaces is not yet known. So it is wise to clean surfaces regularly, particularly in the vicinity of people infected with COVID-19. Hands touch many surfaces, which can be contaminated with the virus. You should therefore avoid touching your eyes, nose, or mouth, since contaminated hands can transfer the virus from the surface to yourself. When coughing or sneezing, cover your mouth and nose with the bend of your elbow or use a disposable tissue. If a tissue is used, discard it immediately into a closed bin. The most effective way to prevent the spread of the new coronavirus is to clean your hands frequently with an alcohol-based hand rub or soap and water. This will eliminate the virus if it is on your hands. Stay healthy and prevent the spread of COVID-19.
That's not how you cross the pedestrian crossing.
Really? One day I just woke up and I saw pedestrian crosswalks on the road. No one really showed me how to use them properly.
Well, this is how it's done. You never cross before doing these things. They might save your life. First, when you get to the crosswalk, you stop. You look left, you look right. If there's a vehicle coming, you put your hand out, making eye contact with the driver, indicating that you want to cross. And only when the vehicle comes to a complete stop, you quickly cross to the other side.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact. Wait for pedestrian to cross to the other side, then you happily continue on your journey. This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
When the devil want to breathe, we have to turn it off. There Jah goes again. He took me to a higher level, higher up. Oh, Daddy Father blessing me, blessing me. Oh, Daddy Father,
the world is brighter. I'm so much lighter since you came into my life, Lord. I am not the same.
blessings flowing over here like a fountain. Don't make nobody trick you.
Protect yourself and our community from COVID-19. Wash your hands frequently with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. If soap and water are not available, use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer with at least 70% alcohol. Use a tissue when blowing your nose, sneezing, or coughing. Immediately discard the tissue properly and wash or sanitize your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Let's do our part to ensure that each and every Grenadian remains healthy. To stay up to date, visit the Government of Grenada's webpage or the Ministry of Health's Facebook page. For more information, contact the Ministry of Health's hotline by calling 53-VIRUS. This has been a public service announcement brought to you by the Ministry of Health.
Hello and welcome to the OECS Link.
A conversation is a talk. Informal but informed.
Hello, Dr. Jules.
Hi, how are you?
Between two or more people in which news and ideas are exchanged.
A lot of adjustments have to happen at every level.
Coming to you from around the Eastern Caribbean, join us every week on this station as we build relationships that uplift our region.
And I would encourage persons to go to the OECS Facebook page.
Tell us what's happening in your country and your community.
Find us on all social media platforms.
Email your pictures and videos to media@oecs.int.
The OECS link is powered by Republic Bank.
Let's Cook Grenada, a practical culinary guide to local cuisine. Learn new ways to prepare your favorite foods or try different menus from various locations across the island. Let's Cook, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. on GBN Television, Channel 7 and 11, GBN's Facebook page, and GBN's YouTube channel. If you miss it, catch the repeat Thursdays at 10 a.m. and Sundays at 3:30 p.m.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us. Those of you just joining, welcome. Thank you guys once again. It is Tuesday, which means it's Trivia Tuesday. Gonna ask you a question or two, and you're gonna do the best you can to answer it off the top of your head. Remember, no Googleations. The motto of Trivia Tuesday: no Googleations. That's the motto. All right, let's do this. This morning's trivia, over the past few weeks, I've been giving you Bible trivia. For the last 2 weeks, it has been herbs, spices, and plants. This morning, we're going to do a general, a general Grenada trivia. General Grenada trivia. No specific genre, but information on Grenada. Let's see how well some of you would do. Y'all usually surprise me every now and then, and let me see what's going to happen today on this fabulous Tuesday, this terrific Tuesday. All right, let's get into it with Trivia Tuesday. The first question that I'm going to ask, seeing as we are into the hurricane season, the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season, the first question this morning: how many hurricanes have directly hit Grenada? How the operative word, hold on, pause, press pause. The operative word here is hurricane, not storm, tropical storm, not days of rain. Hurricanes. How many hurricanes have passed over Grenada over the past 100 years? Over the past 100 years, how many hurricanes have Grenada experienced? Has Grenada experienced? Yeah, that's it. All right, let's do this. 435-2041. That's the landline number. It is also the WhatsApp number. Please, only written messages on the WhatsApp. Don't voice or video call the WhatsApp. Don't send me voice note. Don't send me pictures of destruction of hurricane. Please, just written messages on the WhatsApp. You can also answer the questions on Facebook as well as YouTube. How many hurricanes have hit Grenada over the past 100 years? First caller, good morning.
3 hurricanes.
Sorry?
3 hurricanes.
3 hurricanes. Okay, hold that there still. All right. How many hurricanes have hit Grenada over the past 100 years? Yes, over the past 100 years. How many hurricanes? Hold on, let me fix up my music in the back there. Hold on there, hold on. There we go. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And yourself?
I think I'm good too.
Yes, you look very great.
Why, thank you very much. How many hurricanes have hit Grenada over the past 100 years?
4 hurricanes.
4 hurricanes, all right. How many hurricanes have hit Grenada? Hold on, I'm writing them down. If I tell all the 20, all the time I lie. All right, hold on, let me write down my 20 names. How many hurricanes have hit Grenada over the past 100 years? All right, let me see if there's anybody on YouTube that thinks. Somebody on YouTube says 3. Let me see what's on Facebook. Somebody on Facebook says 3. Somebody else says 4. How many hurricanes have hit Grenada over the past 100 years? Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Rosa, man. How are you?
I'm good. How you do?
Not too bad.
All right. How many hurricanes have hit Grenada over the past 100 years?
I could tell you about 3 I know because I was around. I know about Janet. Ivan and Emily.
Okay. Hold on to that list still.
That was during my time. I don't know about before, but I never heard no one ever said anything about people Janet.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
How many hurricanes, I repeat, hurricanes have hit Grenada over the past 100 years? What's up, Ollie Cooking with Gas? I come in just now. Good morning, caller.
Hi, good morning.
How you do?
Not as well as you, huh?
How you sure I'm doing good? Oh, you're so sure.
Your voice.
Oh, okay, fair enough. How many hurricanes have hit Grenada in the past 100 years?
4 hurricanes.
4 hurricanes.
That's right.
All right, hold on to that day still. How many hurricanes have hit Grenada? Good morning to Shotpree. As I play in the tune in the back there, anybody on the sister aisle see Shotpree this morning, tell him Blossom say big up your whole self. There we go. How many hurricanes have hit? WhatsApp says, let me go by WhatsApp. WhatsApp says 3 3 3 3 4 3 6 4 4 4 4 3 3. Hold on, this person is saying 4 3 6. That person had given me update on West Indies. All hurt my feelings. Leave me alone this early morning, please. Leave me alone, please. West Indies could hurt people's feelings too much. Let me go back by my trivia. Eh? Somebody on WhatsApp. WhatsApp says 6 3. Back to the phone lines. Good morning, caller.
Is it 5 of them, and I could give you the 5 names?
Okay, go ahead.
Ivan, Emily, Gilbert, Hugo, and Janet.
And Janet, all right. Hold on to that still.
All right, thank you.
All right. Caller said 5. How many hurricanes have hit Grenada over the past 100 years? Let me see what's on YouTube. YouTube says 3 and 6. Facebook says, where reach by Facebook? Right. Facebook says 6 and 5. WhatsApp says 6 4. Good morning, caller.
Morning, how are you?
I'm good. How you do?
Okay.
All right. How many hurricanes have hit Grenada?
I think maybe about 5. I know about. They had one before Janet. Yeah, then you had Janet. You had Flora. Then you had Ivan, Emily. Yeah, that's what I know about.
So you're saying 5?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on to that still. How many hurricanes have hit Grenada over the past 100 years? We're in the hurricane season. I think, we should know them kind of thing by this, so you know what I'm saying? So we could come through the facts and the dance, you know what I'm saying? All right, let me go. Phone lines lost. For a minute there, blank out now. I forgot what I'm doing in my life. Let's do this. West Indies, Lord. Phone lines. Good morning, caller.
Morning, Blossom.
How you do, Tanti?
Hanging in there.
Keep hanging in.
I want to hang in with you.
Eh?
Always.
Don't worry, we go plan just 2 of us. No more than 20.
God bless you, darling.
Bless you too. How many hurricanes have hit Grenada?
I know Janet because I passed through it. Ivan and Emily.
Okay.
3 hurricanes at Rapid Grenada.
All right. Thank you. How many hurricanes I love that Taurus Riley. How many hurricanes have hit Grenada over the past? Okay, let me wind it down this morning. Hold on, wait. Hold on, y'all. Don't try to trick me. All right. Right, let me make the last rounds. YouTube, no new answers on YouTube. Anybody else on Facebook? No new answers on Facebook. Let's see what's on WhatsApp before I go to the final callers. Somebody says, I think 2 and the rest were storms. 4 4 4. Somebody says I know about 3, and somebody else says 5. All right, final caller. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
How you do?
I'm like you.
All right, if you say so. How many hurricanes have hit Grenada over the past 100 years?
Well, maybe I'm thinking of. I don't know what I'm having is correct because I heard a man talk just now, and I had his hair right on, but I couldn't get you on.
Okay.
You understand me? I used Janet. Ivan, Emily, Gilbert, and Flora. Flora's after Janet.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
Flora was after Janet.
Okay.
When Janet came, I was going to school still.
Mm-hmm.
And Flora was in River Road when that laundry opposite the aliens and them day.
Right.
You understand?
Okay.
So I remember those and it's after.
All right.
But there's one I can't place again, but I remember my color.
Okay.
But I know what these, you know?
Okay.
Janet, Ivan, Flora, Emily, and Gilbert.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, that was the last caller. According to my information, the number of hurricanes that have hit Grenada for the past 100 years is 4. Hold on. Situated in the southern part of... Hold on, I'm cueing my music. Situated in the southern part of the Grenadines, Grenada is fortunate to have only experienced 4 hurricanes in the past 100 years. It is mostly due to the fact that it is not included in the hurricane belt in the Caribbean because of its southernmost position. However, the hurricane that hit the island in 2004, of course, Ivan, destroyed not only more than 10,000 homes, but also 80% of the country's 100-year-old nutmeg trees. Hurricanes do not come very often, but when they do, they unleash so much devastation. According to my research, Grenada has experienced Hurricane Janet in 1955. Then came Hurricane Ivan in 2004, Hurricane Emily in 2005, and Hurricane Felix in 2007. Hurricane Felix, hold on, Ollie. See, I had to make sure I have all my ducks in a row. Hold on, I'm coming by Flora just now. Hold on, I'm coming by Flora just now. Felix produced gusty winds. That was Timothy. Hurricane Felix produced gusty winds in Grenada, which downed several power lines and destroyed the roofs of 2 houses. Rough waves were also broke several vessels from their anchors. That was September 1st in 2007. It was a Category 5 hurricane. Right. According to the information, when y'all started to speak about the different hurricanes, Gilbert, Hugo, and Flora, specifically, I looked them up. Hurricane Hugo affected islands to the north of us. It did not pass over Grenada. According to the Hurricane Center, Hurricane Hugo affected U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. Hold on, wait, I'm coming by Flora just now. And then there was a next one. And then Gilbert, I just had Gilbert there. I don't see where Gilbert go, but Gilbert did not pass directly over Grenada. Hurricane Flora. Right. Hurricane Flora in 1963, according to the Hurricane Center. Not according to Blossom, according to the Hurricane Center. Hurricane Flora is among the deadliest Atlantic hurricanes in recorded history, with a death total of at least 7,000. It was the seventh tropical storm and 6th hurricane of the 1963 Atlantic hurricane season. Due to its slow movement across Cuba, Flora is the wettest known tropical cyclone for Cuba, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic. According to the Hurricane Center, Flora affected islands to the north of us, to the north of Grenada. The areas affected: Northern South America, Lesser Antilles, Puerto Rico, Hispaniola, Jamaica, Cuba, Bahamas, Turks and Caicos Islands, Bermuda, Atlantic Canada. So let me look for the specific information as it relates to the Southern Caribbean. You see, I want to ensure that I have all my... Hold on, let me just cue up a little tune in the back there. Let me just cue up a little something in the back there. All right, let me go. So Hurricane Flora, listen to me. I want to ensure that everybody is aware of the information that I am reading from, not just from what I think, but the information that I have. When I do trivia, 9 times out of 10, I do research, because I know how my viewers and my listeners can be very adamant about the information that they have. Okay, so Flora passed Barbados a few days after Hurricane Edith moved through the area, and that is in 1963. It affected... Walk with me here now. My viewers and my listeners waiting to quarrel with me. Take your time now. Right. After 4 About 4 hours before the eye of Hurricane Flora moved over Tobago, the hurricane began producing heavy rainfall throughout the island. So the eye passed over Tobago. I am looking for Grenada. There we go. Several large vessels sustained damage and resulted in them being intentionally sunk. Damage in Grenada was minor, around $25,000, though 6 people died due to drowning. Rough seas and higher than normal tides were reported along the south coast of Puerto Rico, though no damage or deaths were reported there. Okay, so let me back up. In relation to Grenada, according to the Hurricane Center, the eye passed over Tobago. Damage to vessels in Grenada. The damage in Grenada was minor, around 25,000, though 6 people died due to drowning. So, therefore, the National Hurricane Center says Hold on. I want to make sure I have it correctly. The islands that were affected, but you see, all it confusing me. So, the storm affected Trinidad and Tobago, Dominican Republic, Haiti, Cuba, Jamaica, Bahamas, Florida, but they don't have Grenada in the list of islands that were affected. However, the details say that Grenada sustained minor damage. So to be honest, I don't really know how to term that. I don't know if the Hurricane Center goes on the amount of damage that was sustained by the island, if they can count it as being affected by the hurricane. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're saying that Grenada was affected, but they don't have it in the list of islands. So we'll put an asterisk by Hurricane Flora. It's not me. It is the people who are paid and study tropical systems, not Blossom. Right? So we're going to say, let me say 4.5 now. We're going to say 4.5. I really don't know how to class it from the explanation that Hurricane Center has given me. So we're going to say 4.5. Ivan, Emily, Janet, Felix, and Flora by half. Because it affected us, but it's not in the list of areas that were greatly affected. Right? Okay. So let me go there now. Hopefully that explained a lot, or at least some for most of you. And again, don't blame me. I'm going off of the information that I am seeing from the people who are paid to study and report on these things. Right, let me go. Next question. We're moving on from hurricanes that have hit Grenada, and we lost the phone ringing. Let's move on. Nevertheless, the next question: how many French-named villages are in Grenada? How many villages in Grenada have French names? Hold on, let a person call because I have a feeling. Good morning, caller.
Yes, morning. Where the hurricane passed, the name was called. It go like a dead man, a half dead man. What is the difference between a dead man and a half dead man? The man dead?
No, half dead is not dead.
When the hurricane passes fast.
Okay.
But we like to do things too halfway in Grenada.
Okay.
You understand me?
Okay.
We're doing a good job, teacher. Continue.
Thank you.
And good morning, Miss Baptiste over here.
All right, thank you. Again, it's not me, it's Hurricane Center. Let me go. But I'll keep looking for it because I find something in right with Hurricane Center in their information. Don't worry. Keep calm. We're moving on. We're moving on to French-named villages and communities in Grenada. How many French-named communities are in Grenada? Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
I'm trying to get GBN.
Yes, you're live on the program.
All right, Brenda. Sorry.
Blossom. That's okay.
Blossom.
Yes.
We leave out Lily.
Say that again.
The storm Lily.
So Lily was a storm, not a hurricane.
Okay. Then
Yes.
sorry.
No problem at all.
All right. Because I keep saying bye.
Oh, no problem.
All right.
No problem at all, Daddy. I could call you Daddy. No problem at all, man. All right, let's go. How many French-named communities are in the island of Grenada? Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, eh? Right, let me go. Good morning, caller.
Morning again, boss.
Morning.
I think in the early 90s there was a hurricane down here because I know it blew up our roof in Woburn.
Okay.
In the early 90s, it could have been 91 because I remember I went to Canada on holiday. I was on holiday in Canada that time.
Okay.
And I think there was, because I knew somebody house in Woburn, the roof got blown out.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Either 1991, 92.
Okay.
It was either 1991.
All right.
Check it out.
We're moving on. How many French-named communities are in the state of Grenada? How many French-named communities or villages are in Grenada? Let me know. Hit me up on the landline 435-2041. You can also message me on the WhatsApp, written messages on the WhatsApp. You can also answer the question on the GBN Television Facebook page and the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel. How many French-named communities are in the state of Grenada? Good morning, caller.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
About 7.
About 7?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. How many French-named communities are in the state of Grenada? Let me see what's on YouTube. YouTube says 51 named French-named communities. Not YouTube. Facebook says somebody on Facebook says every village. How many French-named communities are in the state of Grenada? Let me see what's on WhatsApp. WhatsApp says about 80. Somebody else says 53. And somebody else on WhatsApp says 51. How many French-named communities are in the state of Grenada? Somebody else on WhatsApp says 50. Let me see if the phone's ringing. No, the phone's not ringing. How many French-named communities are in the state of Grenada? Let me go back by the phone line. Good morning, caller. Hello. Buenos dias. All right. All the notice I got Spanish. Don't get type in a bilingual. There we go. How many French-named communities are in the state of Grenada? Good morning, caller.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
All right. How many French-named communities are in the state?
51.
51. All right. Hold on to that still.
All right.
All right, let's go. How many French-named communities or villages are in the state? Or should I say at least? At least how many? Because you see me and all it. Let me go. Let me see. YouTube. I think let me cut it off just now. Somebody says 51, 55. YouTube says 10. Thank you, Rocky. Thank you for tuning in. Let me see what's on Facebook. Facebook says 55. Somebody else says too numerous to mention. WhatsApp says about 50. Somebody else says 50. Somebody else says 98 is the closest. Somebody says, I think 52, and maybe we can add French fries to the total. Oh gosh, don't do me that, man. Somebody else on WhatsApp, 320, 122, 51, 56. Good morning, caller.
Morning.
Morning.
50.
50, all right. How many French-named communities are in the state? And notice I'm not just saying Grenada, eh? The state, which includes Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Okay? Don't get it twisted. Don't leave out the sister isles. How many French-named states or French-named communities? French-named communities are in the state. Let's see. Let me close off this one. Hold on. Let me make a last rounds on YouTube. Somebody on YouTube says 51. Somebody on Facebook says 51. Somebody on WhatsApp says 51. 50 or more. 51. Somebody else says 56. Let me take the final call. The phone not ringing. 3, 2, 1. Right, that's it. There are, according to my research, Grenada has at least 51 French-named communities across the state. At least 51. When we come back, we are going to look at the meaning of some of these French-named villages. This is Good Morning Grenada Trivia Tuesday. We'll be right back. And during the break, I'm going to look for some more information on Hurricane Flora. It's not sitting well on my chest. Hurricane Center trying to lead my astray. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements? Or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 418-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Foliage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Bruv.
Hello? I can't see you.
What's good?
But I can't even hear you.
Yo.
Hello? Hello? Ah.
Okay, I see. I'm good. I'm coming in.
Ah. There you are.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
GBN Television News at 7, a pulse on all things Grenadian. Look out for our new features through expanded synergies with our media partners in Barbados, St. Lucia, Jamaica, Trinidad, and beyond. Capturing the latest in news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Credible, informative. Thank you for making us number one. News at 7, live, Monday to Friday on GBN Television, Channel 7 and 11. K105.5 and 105.9, Hot 98.5 and 98.7, GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel, and www.gbn.gd. GBN, with you anywhere and everywhere.
The following are a list of food items to have on hand amidst COVID-19. Perishables like vegetables, fruits, provisions, and eggs. You are advised to stock perishable items to last up to 2 weeks. Non-perishable items including dry goods like cereals, flour, cornmeal, oats, rice, pasta, nuts, and nut butters like peanut butter, crackers, canned fruit juices, and canned vegetables. You can stock non-perishable food items to last up to 1 month. Store bottled or clean drinking water 1 gallon or more per day per person. If you suffer from a medical condition, have prescribed medications on hand. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council as we battle COVID-19.
I know that's not the theme song, but I hear a little piece this morning and it catch me again. All right, let's go. We're back inside trivia. So here we're going on with Hurricane Flora in the dance. Listen, we ain't sticking on Hurricane Flora. I just want to pass on the information as I have it, because for the what is it again? In the avoidance of doubt. For the avoidance of doubt, another website has listed Grenada as one of the regions affected by Hurricane Flora. Actually, 2 more websites. So we're going to go with them and say Grenada is officially affected by Hurricane Flora. So it's 5 hurricanes in all that have hit the state. We're going to put Flora in the dance because I'm just feeling as though something in right by the center day. All right? Okay, so let me move on now. So let's go to the meanings of some of these French-named villages in Grenada. The first one, call me and let me know what you think it means. The first one we're going to look at is, hold on, Belvedere. Belvedere Belvedere is one of the French-named islands, French-named villages in the state. What do you think it means? Let me go. Hit me up on the landline, 435-2041. You can message me on the WhatsApp. You can write your messages on the WhatsApp. Don't send me a picture of Belvedere. Don't send me a voice note. Don't send me a link to a piece of information on Belvedere. Just write out the name or the meaning of Belvedere, please. WhatsAppers, I love all you, but all you stress me out sometimes. Some of all you. What is the meaning of Belvedere? Write it out on the WhatsApp and write it out on YouTube and Facebook and let me know what you think the name Belvedere means in French. Good morning. That caller panic, man. Don't panic, callers. Don't panic. We only have 8 more minutes on the program. Let's go. What does the name Belvedere mean? Let me see. Somebody on YouTube. YouTube says panorama. Facebook says... no, nobody on Facebook. WhatsApp says panorama. Hold on, Devon. Start over that tune. We can't afford to let that go down this. So, all right, let me go. What does the name Belvedere mean? Phone lines. Good morning, caller. Panorama. Thank you.
Yep.
Oops, sorry, baby. Yep, it means a panorama. The name Belvedere means panorama. You see, I'm not sticking because we have a lot. The next one, which French community means, or French name means Wisdom Bay? Which community or French name means Wisdom Bay? And I know it's some all the Googleations, you know? The Googleations, some all the Googleations right this morning. Let me go. Which community, French named community or village means Wisdom Bay? Good morning, caller. Bouchejou. All right, hold on to that list still. Which French named community means you make me forget doing Wisdom Bay. What is it to me? La Sagesse Bay. All right. Which community French name means I'm gonna say La Sagesse. What should me calls? Means Wisdom Bay. Good morning, caller. Good morning.
La Sagesse Bay.
La Sagesse Bay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Which name means Wisdom Bay? Let's go. Let me see what's on YouTube. YouTube says La Sagesse. Facebook says Labe. Somebody says La Sagesse. WhatsApp says La Sagesse. No, somebody can spell La Sagesse. Lord. There we go. La Sagesse. Somebody else on WhatsApp is saying Bouchejou. The correct answer, wait, hold on, let me see if the phone ringing before I give away that one. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's it. The community which means Wisdom Bay, that is correct. La Sagesse Bay. Let me go. Next one. Montplaisir. What does Montplaisir mean? Let me go. We're doing it French this movie. Bilingual all there. Don't get tired of us. We bilingual in the dance. Montplaisir. Oh gosh, I'm coming through the accent. Hold on. Listen for it. Montplaisir. Oh gosh, what does it mean? One of the French villages here in the state. What does it mean? Lots of things that take me some time. Let me go. Good morning, caller.
My pleasure.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
What does Montplaisir mean in French? In English? What does it mean in English? In English, yes, that's it. What does it mean? Right, there we go. What does Montplaisir mean in English? Let me make the wrongs before we close it off. We're trying to fly through. YouTube says my pleasure. Nobody on Facebook. Anybody on WhatsApp? Pleasant Mountain. Somebody says my pleasure. Thanks for Miss Latouche in Convent. My pleasure. Somebody else says beautiful mountain, and somebody else says Liverpool. Any more calls? 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, as we just say, hold on. In Grenada we say Montplaisir. In French, Montplaisir. Oh God! That's right. It means my pleasure. Let's see, a next one. Hold on, yes, we have time to do a next one. The next one we're going to look at is non-pareil. What does non-pareil mean? Let's go. Hit me up and let me know what non-pareil means. Non-pareil St. Mark. Good morning to the whole of St. Mark. Big up all your wholesales. You're small but you're mighty. Sunset Village. Good morning. What does non-pareil mean?
You are non-pareil because you're without equal.
A lot of it this morning, isn't it? Oh, great. Me go kill me. What does non-pareil mean? Non-pareil St. Mark. Somebody on with YouTube. YouTube says without equal. Facebook says nobody on Facebook yet. Somebody on WhatsApp. WhatsApp says without equal sign. Loss. Somebody's asking me to name the 51 communities. That's my intention shortly, to list out as many of them as I can before we start BBC. What does non-pareil mean? Non-pareil St. Mark. Brother B. Good morning, Brother B. Crave. Minister Medes Cohen. Oslin Crosby. I'm thinking of all the people I know in St. Mark. What's their name again? Bonje? Oslin Children. I don't know much people in St. Mark. Don't beat me. Don't beat me. There we go. What does the name non-pareil mean? Somebody says without equal. Last caller. Good morning, caller.
Without equal.
Without equal. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. What does non-pareil mean? Non-pareil means without equal. All right, let me see. I have 2 minutes before BBC starts, so let me see how many of the French named communities I can list before we get ready for BBC. There we go. Après tout, alphabetical order. Après tout, which means after all. Beaulieu, beautiful place. Beauséjour, beautiful residency. Belle-Isle, beautiful island. Belmont, beautiful mount. Belvedere, panorama. Bonnet, good air. Castine means chestnut. Celeste means celestial. Hold on, what is it? The Grenadian term, chamfleur. It's flower field. Carbo means raven. Crochet, hooked or crooked. Guave means guava. Grandans mean big bay. Grand Mal means a big disease or big evil. Grand Roy means great king. Grosse Point means big point. Lancapine means prickly bay. Lancapine means prickly or thorny bay. L'Espérance means hope. La Baie means the bay. La Follette means the little girl. La Fortune, fortune. Not La Fortune, La Fortune. La Mode means fashion. La Portrie means potters. La Sagesse Bay, Wisdom Bay. La Tante means the aunt. Mardi Gras means Fat Tuesday. Marigot, the swamp. Marquis means marquee. Mirabeau means a place where you have a large view. Mont Repos means my rest. Montu, all mountain. Let me list 2 more because BBC starting. Mont Delice means delightful mountain. Mont Fendu, cracked mountain. Mont Jaloux, jealous mountain. Mont Long, long mountain. Mont Rouge, red mountain. And Mont Tranquil, quiet mountain. There are others, but we'll do them at another time. It's time to join the BBC for the 8 a.m. newscast. Thank you guys so much for participating. If you're heading out at this point, continue to protect yourselves. COVID-19 is still very much in existence, and we don't know where and if it is roaming around Grenada, so better safe than sorry. Masks, hand sanitizers, gloves if you need them, 6-foot distance, or stay home if you don't need to go out. Have yourselves a very blessed Tuesday, everybody. Bye-bye.